songs, puppets, fun, and mime. Welcome to the story time. Hello, Augustians. How are you doing today? And tell me one thing, how much did you bother your mama today? Were you naughty or were you a nice child today? Because today's stories is about a baby and his mother. So let's get started. Book for the day is Love You Forever, written by Robert Munch and illustrated by Sheila McGraw. So here we go. A mother held her new baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she held him, she sang, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The baby grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 2 years old. And he ran all around the house, running and running and running and running. He pulled all the books off the shelves, he pulled all the food out of the refrigerator, and he took his mother's watch and flushed it down the toilet. Ew! And sometimes his mother would say, this kid is driving me crazy. But at night time, when that 2 year old was quiet, she opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, looked up over the side of his bed, and if he was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. And now this 2 year old grew a little more. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 9 years old. And he never wanted to come in for dinner. He never wanted to take a bath. And when grandma visited, he always used bad words. Sometimes his mother felt like selling him to the zoo. Yeah, ask mama. Augustians, if they feel like sending you to zoo when you behave like monkeys, naughty and fun at the same time. But at night time, when he was asleep, the mother quietly opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. If he was really asleep, she picked up that 9 year old boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I love you forever. I like you for always. Sing with me. As long as I am living, my baby you'll be. The boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew and he grew until he was a teenager. He had strange friends and he wore strange clothes and he listened to strange music, and mother felt like sending him to the zoo. But at night time, when that teenager was asleep, the mother opened the door to his room, crawled and looked up over the side of the bed, and if he really was asleep, and now that she could not rock him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, she still sang, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I am living, my baby you'll be. The teenager grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was a grown up man and he had to leave home to work. So, some of you do stay away from your grandparents, right? Because of work, because Papa and Mama have work in a certain city. But sometimes on dark nights, the mother got into her car and drove across town, room and zoom. And then she would open the lights of her son's house, crawl, go there, and sing him, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I am living, my baby you'll be. Well, now it was time for the mother to get older. She got older and older and older. One day she called up her son and said, I can't come to you anymore. I'm old and sick. Please come and see me. So her son came to see her. And when he came in the door, she tried to sing the song, I love you forever. I like you for always. But she couldn't finish the song because she was old and sick. And this time, the son went to his mother. He picked her up and rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he sang the song, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my mommy you'll be. And when the son came home that night, he stood for a long time near the window. And then he went into the room where his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up in his arms and very slowly rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while he rocked her, he sang, I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I am living, my baby you'll be. And that's the end of this beautiful story. So, dear Augustians, we children get older. Our parents get older too. And there will come a time when you will have to look after them. So remember, as long as we are living, we are there for each other. So that was the story for today. And now quickly go and give your parents a big, tight hug. Bye bye, Augustians.